Alright, what do I have here? So this is a Iromono from Shobudani. Um, it's a really nice Iromono. Really creamy, slightly muddy, and fairly easy to use. It yeah, it came with all the stamps and all the good stuff, so I'm the original user. I know where this came from, what stone shop this came from. So yeah, this is a original user stone, first user. So it's a healthy stone. It's over 30 millimeters thick, and I enjoy it every now and then. It's not a stone I typically pick up a lot, but it is a faithful stone that if I need something polished really well, it does a good job in a fairly quick time. So Iromono stones, as you know, are usually fairly muddy or soft or knife friendly stones, and this one is no exception at that. It is definitely a good performer, and Shobudani is a really nice mine that you typically get silky stones from. The regular Alisado can be a little tricky to use with knives sometimes. I've seen reports of people having issues with them just being a little more difficult to use than some other mines, and they can typically be on the harder side, which having typically produced hard stones in the Iromono flavor leads to a good combination of speed and just the right amount of self-slurrying, I find. Shobudani is a really good mine for Iromono. Pretty much, in my opinion, one of the best that you're going to get Iromono from. Just the fineness that you get out of the polish and the speed, ease of use, all that combination leads to a really good performing stone. So sometimes this blade throws off a little bit of a crunchiness from the edge. So this is ground and polished to a 0, and so it's constantly forming a burr on one or the other side of the blade, depending on how I'm polishing. And so every now and then it releases a piece of steel that you can feel. That I eventually need to focus on, taking it off and probably going in and sharpening this thing. But as it is now, there is no real edge on it, but it is, cutting paper towel. Gotta be careful with this. I mean, this has got really good feedback. If you can get your hands on an Iromono from Shobu, I definitely recommend doing it. If you're going to own an Iromono, own one from this mine. If you can get one from Nakayama that's knife friendly, by all means, that is going to be awesome to have. I also have one of those in a Copa format, but I wish I had a whole bench stone, but hard to find those. These are starting to get a little trickier to find. I mean, I'm seeing less Shobudani on the market than I used to. I'm not sure why, but not as many people are pulling them out like they used to. So I had a couple little scratches from what I can feel is that edge coming off, the burr coming off into the slurry, and I just wanted to clean that up real quick. This is a really clean stone though. No lines, no bowl, no distractions. Yeah, those scratches are gone. So the camera doesn't pick it up as much though. A lot of these finishes have looked similar or the same, but in person you can tell a huge difference between each stone. It's just more noticeable. Anyway, that's it. Figured I'd do a little bit of commentary with this video because I know they're starting to get a little mundane. But I figured I'd just start pulling the stones out and demonstrating them at least really quickly. Versus just, I'm just hoarding stones at this point. And not a lot of people get to see them, and they're worth showing off because, yeah, these are gems. Anyway, that is it.